So I like using this brush to like, hold on. Reset makeup, Tej, makeup. Hello, lovelies. I'm really excited because today is my birthday. So I'm turning 19, which is great. So for Rebel's Promise, I'm doing a whole like birthday sale, 40% off all glam bras for the whole week. So from this Sunday, the 2nd to the 8th, next Sunday. So all the glam bras are 40% off. So go and shop now. But I did like a whole photo shoot, a lookbook, and I really went all out this time. And yeah, so you can check out the lookbook photos on my Instagram and Rebel's Promise Instagram. But anyway, so for every day this week, hopefully, I'm going to try to do it every day this week, but I'm going to do like a get ready with me video for each of the glam bras that I featured in the lookbook. And so today I'm wearing the Tehja glam bra. It's named after me. It's pink. It has heart candies on them. It's very cute. I love it. And I'm wearing my fur coat that I made myself as well. So I got my wig cap on because we're going to put on a wig. And I'm going to, of course, do my makeup. So let's jump right into the video. I'm like, I forgot how to do my makeup. That's great. So I'm first going to do the, put on the Too Faced Hangover RX primer, which actually mine looks really disgusting right now. I don't even want to show you guys. It looks really gross. Can you see it? Can I reach? Let's see if I can reach. Come on. Kinda. And of course I'm going to use that to prime my face. This is going to be interesting doing it with this fur coat. But I'm trying to be all cute. Come on, fur coat. Come through, fur coat. So, I'm kind of hyped, but I'm kind of not hyped because I've been stressed out because Mercury retrograde was doing fine for me until I said it was doing fine for me. And then things started happening slower and getting delayed and blah, blah, blah. So, I'm kind of jacked up right now, but I'm still having fun living life. I'm going to be using the Milk Blur Stick. This is like the mini version I got during the holiday season. I like it. It's not anything like, I don't think it's anything spectacular, but I feel like it is one of the best like pore filling primers or products on the market. Of course, the Benefit Precisely My Brow pencil in shade 6. My brows always turn out shittily anyway, so like why even zoom in? Like I'm eventually going to get my brow routine together. It's just not now. Like I just don't understand why my brows can't be even for one day. I don't know why. So I have to get them done. I might get them done in Miami or something because I'm planning to go to the spa over there, so I might have them do my brows. Like I was happy because like from the majority of the photos for my birthday photo shoot, like my brows actually look decent, so I was happy about that because they usually like look super uneven even in photos, but this time like they look pretty decent and I was really happy about it. But I do really like the Benefit Precisely My Brow pencil. This is my second one that I use. The first one I got during the VIB sale last year, and this is my second one, and I really like it. It doesn't run out that quick because like that's the only thing I didn't like about the Anastasia Beverly Hills Brow Wiz is that it runs out so quick that, you know, and you gotta pay like $23 each time, and that just gets expensive after a while. I'm going to use the Dipbrow pomade from Anastasia Beverly Hills and Ebony. I like have my Dipbrow pomade, but I don't know where my brush is. Shit. Okay, I'm using the Anastasia Beverly Hills number 12 brush. I really do love the number 12 brush. I want to try like their other brushes too, because I only have the number 12 and the 23, which is the highlighting brush, if you don't know. But I do want to try like their concealer brushes, because I'm trying to find like a really good one. Because I haven't, well, I do have like a really, really good one, but I just want to switch it up. Because I use the brushes that come with the Naked palette. That is like flat on one side and then bushier on the other side. Because I use the flat side to really carve out my brows, and then I use the bushy side to blend it out. And so it's like a 2-in-1 situation. After 9 million years of doing my brows, I'm going to put this away. So I'm going to use the Kat Von D Lock-It Tattoo Concealer in D30 Warm. Wow, my camera doesn't want to focus on shit. I like using this brush to carve out, concealer to carve out my brows. Alright, I got makeup on my jacket. I just can't. But I like this concealer to do my brows with because it's just way creamier, because I used to use the Anastasia Beverly Hills concealers in the pots. And I just noticed like it just showed off my texture underneath my brows, because I do have a lot of texture around my brows, especially underneath. So I had to switch. This concealer is just way more smooth. I like the color of it. So I actually tried to use it for like faux foundation, to kind of like, if I just want to conceal like small areas on my face for as a foundation instead of putting on like full-blown foundation. I was going to use that, but it is like way more red than I would like it to be, because I'm like a yellow olive color, and then sometimes I'm red, but I'm mostly like a yellow olivey color. And so I usually try to get neutral foundations, and that's why it was hard for me to find like my right shade in the Fenty foundations, because most of them run really red. And so it was hard to find a neutral one. So I found it after like 3 tries. And yeah. I'm using the Urban Decay primer, by the way. But I got the T6i camera towards the end of last year, and the T7i was out, but of course it was like $300 more. And so I was debating. I was like, oh man, should I get the T6i or the T7i? And then they also have another camera. I forgot what it's called, but there's another Canon camera that was supposed to be like way better. Not way better quality, but significantly better quality than even the Rebel series. So I was like debating. Of course, that costs even more money. So I was kind of like debating on which one to get, because I knew that I can easily afford the T6i, which is about like it was like $400. I got it like for like $463, I think. So yeah, like I knew that, like, yes, you know, like it's just that's easy. But when it's like, you know, $700-800 is a little bit more, you know, a little bit more expensive, and I'm like I can commit to things, but it's really hard for me, especially for technology, because you never know what's gonna work out. Because even with keep doing your makeup, Tej, I always do that. I don't even know what I want to do. I know I want to do something pink, obviously, but how pink do I want it to be? So I'm taking the Violet Voss Pro Holy Grail palette. We got, which one? Ploof is the color that I'm taking, and I'm putting it on my brow bone. I recently got a microphone. It was a Rode microphone, but it's not the one that everybody has. I got the on-the-go one. That's like $80-90 for 2 reasons. One reason, it was $80-90 instead of like, you know, $200-300. And it's like smaller, so I don't have to like, and you can plug it in instead of having to worry about the battery. So that's why I got it, and I plugged it in and did a couple of tests. Well, I filmed a DIY that you guys should be really, really excited about. I can't wait for you guys to see what it is. So I filmed that video, and usually what I do with my DIYs is that I kind of talk through them, like as I'm filming them, and then I also do a voiceover and then see which one I prefer. So why? Oh my god. Okay, anyway, let's pretend like that didn't happen. I'm not gonna fix it either, because that's too much work. But anyway, so when I listen back to the audio it was like the background hissing noise that you usually hear when like you're recording audio or video with audio in it, and it's not like the best quality. And I'm like, that's weird, because like the camera usually does the same thing, because the camera is focused more on video than audio. So I did a few tests today to see if like I can change the settings, and I did more research on the Go because I figured it's Rode, right? It's like should be a good quality microphone. And so I did more research, you know, try to figure out how to make the sound on the Rode Go camera. Rode Go mic better. And people are like, don't get it, it sucks. Like, you fix the hissing in post-production, but I'm just not that well versed in that right now. And I really, right now, don't have time. I thought it would work. It should work. It's Rode. Rode should produce quality, products because of their name. But whatever. I'm going to use a Colourpop eyeshadow. Or is it secret? It's like a light pink color. Alright, I'm going to use this as my transition color. I'm taking the Morphe E30. And like I said, just putting it all in my crease. Oh, oops. Sorry, y'all. So, secret. Crease. Transition color. Boom. Yeah, it's like dark everywhere. So, I have like a lot. I'm just putting like messily all over my eye, because this is just going to be a really big dramatic look. Like almost drag queeny, but not really. We are going to jump to the Masquerade palette by Juvia's, which, I love Juvia's place. Bory. Yeah. So that pink color. And we're just going to put that, and just really, like, this is going to be crazy blown out, and we're just, going to go ham. But yeah, I just, like, ever since I moved, I've been really trying to figure out my filming situation, because like it's just kind of hard, because I have to convert where I film into also like a photo shoot space. So when I do photo shoots, like I have to break it down and move everything, but it's gonna probably predominantly be like a filming space. But also I film like I share my filming space with my craft room, so like it's just everything's just really cramped right now. Yeah, we're gonna take the color in the inner corner like we did on this side. We just kind of just really just extra. Just go as extra as you want to go for this look. Okay, so now we're gonna go into my Modern Renaissance palette by Anastasia Beverly Hills, and we're going to take Love Letter right here, and kind of just go in tighter into like the creases. Yeah, my mirror is right there. So, right there. And so if it looks like I'm kind of like leaning that way or just looking weird, it's because my mirror is that way. I'm trying to record like a lot of videos for you guys, with what I like to do for my filming routine is, well, until I get like a steady space or a routine, like an actual like real routine together, I just like to like pre-record a bunch of videos, edit them, and then schedule them to post. Or I just record them and then just keep them in like my like iMovie library. And then when it's time for me to post something, then I'll post it. So like what I want to do, and maybe that's how I can manage like how I kind of film in my craft room, is just like have a week blocked out for filming, and then film all that week, then break it down again. Okay, we're going back into the Masquerade palette, and we're going to take Bory and kind of blend out Love Letter with it. So yeah, anyway, I'm kind of transitioning my YouTube video a little bit. Not like, drastically different, but it's going to be mostly like DIY videos. And then I will, of course, still have makeup videos. I will probably have like lookbook try-on videos. Wig videos I will have. Like, I'm going to be posting like making my first wig video, which will be fun. And then you get to see how I customize my wigs and my technique for my wigs and all that stuff. Very, very soon. So now we're going back into the Holy Grail palette and taking Wine and Dine and kind of going in deeper into the crease area and just deepening up everything. And then we're gonna use the Huda Beauty Rose Gold. Wow, I totally forgot. Rose Gold Edition palette. This is the original one, in case you wanna, if you're wondering. And we're gonna use the shade Bossy, and kind of just go on the the outer corner, and kind of deepen that up. I'm trying to practice my extreme like makeup skills, because I want to develop more as a, not a makeup artist, but not a certified makeup artist, but an artist. And kind of just develop my skills a little bit more and be a little bit more daring, because like lately I've been kind of like been doing like the same kind of like neutral, everyday kind of photo shoot looks, because I've been doing that all the time. And so, because I do my own like hair, makeup, everything, because it's like not a one woman show. I'm switching my brush, so it's kind of been like super boring looks, and I know that I'm like a super colorful person that likes super colorful looks, and so I'm trying to get back into that and kind of challenge myself a little bit more. But I'm trying to do it more and more, especially like because I've been super into like drag queens lately. Like they just, impact my life so much, and they inspire me so much. And I'll probably have an announcement for you soon, or like stuff is going on. I love drag queens. They kind of remind me of who I am in a way, because I'm like kind of like the super diva, like to put on 10 wigs and like 11-inch high heels, and kind of just be bodaciously myself. And so they kind of help me remember who I am as a person through watching like Drag Race and stuff like that. And I went to DragCon in May in LA, and that was like a really, really fun experience. And I'm going again in the one in New York at the end of September. I think it's the 28th through the 30th. So if you're going, comment down below, so like maybe you can meet up or something like that. But I freaking am so excited for that. Still sticking with the Huda Beauty palette, taking Shy, and I'm like blending the edges out of this makeup look to make it a little bit more smoky. But yeah, I'm just really excited to be going. Just like a lot of just creative people, outgoing people. But you get to see other drag queens that aren't just the drag queens from like RuPaul's Drag Race. Which is also just like really, really, really fun. I'm taking a Maneater from the palette and just redefining my crease again. You get to meet your drag queens. So I met, if you're a RuPaul's Drag Race fan, I met Kimchi, I met Alaska, I met Kennedy Davenport, and Peppermint. And they're all really, really nice and very sweet and loving. And it was so funny because like I was wearing like my own designs there, and like they all freaking loved what I made, which was so like reconfirming for me. And just, it's nice because it's people that you adore that say like, hey, I like what you do. Like that's fabulous. So I'm taking the Colourpop single eyeshadow in On the Fence and putting that on my lid. I probably will be going every year. Hopefully I'll be able to vend there soon, because I'm just so busy. I moved, so I'm just so goddamn busy that I knew that I couldn't do it for New York. But hopefully next year we'll be able to vend, and it'll just be lots and lots and lots of fun. I'm just taking a brush and just kind of blending like, where the lid color is and the outside color, just blending that a little bit. Yeah, just like a tad, like, so that it's not stark like this one. It's kind of more blended like this one. There we go. So I think I'm going to do the rest of my face first and then finish my eyes. So we're going to back it up. Back. You can't see me, but I'm backing it up. I'm taking my Huda Beauty Faux Filter High Coverage Cream Foundation and Toffee. This matches me pretty good, actually. I use about 2 pumps, sometimes 3, depending on how extra I feel. But I really, really do like it. Alright, I'm taking my Booty Blender and just patting it into my skin. Per usual, I like 90% of the time use a Beauty Blender. If I don't use a Beauty Blender, it's usually with the Fenty foundation, because the Fenty foundation actually blends better with a foundation brush. My favorite drugstore foundations are Maybelline Fit Me is great. And another one that's really, really good is the L'Oreal True Match. Like, those are my top 2 drugstore favorites. So now I'm going to take my KKW Beauty Concealer in shade 8. I love this concealer. I didn't want to because I don't know why. It's just because other people were kind of like so about it. Like, I don't know. I just keep reaching for this one and I don't know why. I'm kind of picky with my concealers, but kind of not. It's weird. So yeah, I do really like this concealer. And I'm shocked. And I really found out that I really like this concealer maybe like 2 weeks ago. I was like, because I just kept reaching for it. Oh, for my photo shoots. I kept reaching for it. And I just couldn't stop. And I just felt weird using any other concealer. So of course, blending it out with a beauty blender. Try not to like, you know, get some concealer in your eyeshadow, but I always do. And I was trying to make it smoky, but now it's like cut, and I'm kind of mad about it. I'm mad about it. Like, it just looks so good. Sometimes it doesn't blend out this well though. But I think it just depends on the beauty blender. And how wet it is, because it was wetter than usual and it didn't blend out that well. But with other concealers, it'll still blend out the same. So, just that's one thing to be wary about. I'm using the Anastasia Beverly Hills Cream Foundation in Earth. I only use like a little bit. Yeah. Because it blends out so freaking much that you have like a big brown spot on your face if you're not careful. I'm using the Morphe E46 to blend it out. I love this brush to blend out like cream contour like this, because it just is so precise. Because like, especially with pigmented ones like this, I use this for all of the Anastasia cream products and KKW Beauty cream. Is there any others? No, the other ones kind of blend out a little bit better and they're not as pigmented. But for the ones that are really pigmented and you gotta watch out for. Oh, Fenty Beauty. That's another one. This brush is really good for that. So what I like to do when I blend out cream contour, other than like put it like a little bit, because you see how much it blended out. So what I like to do is kind of like brush it down to give it that length that you want it to get. Because now it's already down here, right? And then I like to brush it up to blend it out. To give it like less of that like stark line and more of like a cut cheek, you know? And I blend it out way better on this side. I still gotta kind of like pat it with a beauty blender on this side and still doing that upwards motion. I'm using MAC Peachykeen blush because it's kind of like, it's peach. It's peach. And it's on the kind of pinker side of peach than the orangey side of peach. And I just kind of just, you know, circle motions on my cheekbones and just move it back. It's actually not as pigmented as I want it to be, but it's fine. So I'm going to pat instead. Now, blush is on. Now we're going to do some highlighting. This is a relatively new one. It's not relatively new, but I went shopping on like a shopping spree a few months ago, and I picked this up and I haven't used it since. So it's a Fenty Beauty Shimmer Stick in Confetti. I'm patting on my cheekbone. Oh, what I am happy about is that my niece is here. And she's so freaking cute. She's sassy too. She's a Scorpio, so they all sassy. We always love her, you know, being over and, you know, just enjoying her time with us and all that good stuff. So I gotta get this video finished for that too, so I can spend more time with her. So anyway, I'm doing the Too Faced Diamond highlighter, you know, the new one. And I don't know how I feel about Too Faced. Like, even though they're trying to be different, I feel like it's starting to get like redundant, or it's like obvious that they're trying hard to be a little bit different. I don't know, it's just like their differentness is getting redundant for me, if that makes sense, you know? It's hard to explain. Cool, now we're getting back to the eyes. My Tehja palette, taking that same color, this one right here, and just putting it on the lid, and we're just gonna put it right on top. I haven't used glitter like this in a long time. Like a long time, since like December. It's so messy, but I love it. I don't mind it getting all over my face. It's just when it transfers above the lid, that's when I get like really bad because I want it to stay where it needs to stay. And that's why you put glitter glue on. Okay, and my battery is dying, so we're gonna finish this real quick. Now we're taking this one. Oh shoot, this one. And just putting that in the inner corner. Just real quick. Now we're taking Bossy from the Huda Beauty palette and blending that on the lower, you know, lash line. And we're going to take Flamingo and blend it out. And now we're going to take Get Paid eyeliner from Colourpop. No, we're not, because all of it fell out. I'm just going to put on my lashes. Actually, I'm going to put on my lipstick, put on my lashes, and I'll come right back. I'm putting on my lipstick on camera, though. Kylie Cosmetics lip liner and Posy K to line our lips. And then from Huda Beauty, we're using Gossip Girl. I probably will change my lip color. I'm not like liking it. I'm going to put on my lashes, wig, come right back. Okay, so that is it for this video. This is the final look. It's super duper cute, super duper festive. I put on my wig real quick, so don't judge me. So yeah, so that's day one of my birthday event. I guess that's what it's called. I don't know. But, you know, birthday event, birthday get ready with me. So this is day one. Hopefully I can do all 7 days. I'll try to do all 7 days, but we'll see what happens. Don't mind my background. It keeps coming apart. Anyway, I love you. Love yourself. And I'll see you hopefully tomorrow. Mwah.